what it do. YouTube, my YouTube family. We back in the building. You know what I mean? Pop-up live. I don't know if you can really call it a pop-up at this point because I typically go live on Mondays or Tuesdays, if you will. Give people an opportunity to enter the building, but it's kind of weird because this internet, I'm going to tell you about this internet. It's really, really weird. Very weird. So weird that I attempted to upload a video like 4 hours ago and it's just now uploading. So I don't really know if the two are going to intertwine, if you will, because I just uploaded, or just successfully uploaded, but now I have a live. So it's like, whoa, I'm watching a video that was uploaded and I'm halfway through, but yet I see it live. Whatever the case may be, we live. Party people in the place to be. You know what I mean? I got some things that I need to definitely discuss this evening, if you will. You know we gonna talk about Diddy. You know. That's just gonna be the number one subject, the number one topic. We got to talk about P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Because I got a whole lot of things to say about the scenario. Now, while I'm allowing people, waiting on people, if you will, to enter the building, y'all get with me and let me know where you chiming in from. What city you chiming in from? I'm in Lexington, Kentucky myself. You know what I mean? And y'all hit that like button. Everybody that's watching the live, if you rock with me, man, hit that like button for me. It's the only way we really gonna get the channel out there to the masses. And so real kids can have 200,000-300,000 subscribers like some of these other YouTubers. You feel me? What's up, James? How you doing, man? James in the place to be. James McIlvain, man. I was just saying I dropped the video, but it took a long time for the video to drop. So, to upload, rather. But the show must go on. So, I have to go live. So, I got a video I dropped, and then I got the live. So, whichever one you decide to do, it's all good. But it's out there for you. Let me know where you're chiming in from, everybody. What up, Real Kins from Brian Young? What up, Brian Young? North Carolina. Hey, what part of North Carolina are you from? You know what I mean? Let us know. Sacramento is in the building. Dandelion. Sacramento is the Bay Area, right? That's kind of like the Bay Area. Now, actually, I think that they told me last week, and it may have been you, Sacramento is not considered the Bay Area. But you know, I've never been out that way, so I consider it's the West Coast, it's California, wherever part you from. Salute to you. Sacramento's in the building. William Freeman. What up, Real Kins? I'm Bill or Be Free if you tapping in from the land, Cleveland. 216. Cleveland's in. I got family in Cleveland, man. I got a lot of family in Cleveland. My grandmother's sister, a lot of her family, you know, a whole lot of my uncles and cousins and so forth is in the building. Cleveland's in the building. Y'all hit that like button. There's a whole lot of people in the house, but y'all got to hit that like button for me. It helps me. I'm telling you, trust me. It's really, really helps me when you hit the like button and when you comment, because it helps the algorithm and people say, oh, you know what? The people that's watching Real Kins, they're engaged. So guess what? We're going to push his video out to 100, 200, 300 more thousand people. You feel me? Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Okay, that's what's up. Brian Young, Winston-Salem, North Carolina's in the building. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, you know what, Ferlio, was it Vion? I'm sorry if I pronounced your name. I want to bump the music. That's what really, you know what I mean? But YouTube is so finicky, and then you can't just play the music because they want to strike your channel, and it's a whole lot to being a content creator. If I could, I would bump some music. Now, I could bump some music that's not, you know, it would be something that a lot of people weren't necessarily used to, but it's non-copywritten music. I wish I could bump the music. That's all I do is listen to music. You feel me? Salt Lake City. Was it Utah? Salt Lake is in the building. English or Spanish. East Texas. Lynetta, what's up, boo? About time I caught you on here. East Texas is in the building. You know what I mean? Hit me up, Kareem. Hit me up, homeboy. What's happening? Selling for the cheap. Oh. I don't know nothing. I don't have. That's interstate. I'm in Kentucky. I don't know nothing. I don't know absolutely nothing. I don't want the government to Diddy me. Hey, but guess what, man? Y'all are not hitting that like button. I see how many people's on here, and I see how many likes I got. It takes 2 seconds. Double tap the screen. Boom, boom, boom. Like the video, man, or like the live. For your boy. Andrew_sports11, Lexington, Kentucky. What's up, boy? Homeboy Lexington's in the building, man. How you living, man? I definitely am appeased to see somebody from the home turf rocking with your boy Real Kens. Let's see, it's so many. And we're gonna get to the P. Diddy situation. We're gonna talk about some things, not just P. Diddy. Oh, but you best believe we're gonna talk about P. Diddy this evening. Y'all continue to hit that like button, man. Havoc, what's good? Where you chiming in from? You feel me? Big kids, Harrisburg, Kentucky's in the building. Derek Jones, what up, Derek? Appreciate you checking in with me. You feel me? Harrisburg. I know some people in Danville. I don't know too many. I know some cow herds in Harrisburg. I don't know too many people, but I know a few people in Harrisburg, but mainly Danville. Not from Danville, but, you know, I know a couple people. Respectfully. Little Texas, as I mentioned. Mr. 30 minutes or better. D-Day, what's good? Absolutely. 30 minutes or better. Guaranteed. Anytime I drop a video or anything I do is guaranteed to be 30 minutes or better. That's for the ladies, though. You know what I mean? Y'all continue to hit that like button. Can you shout out my brother? No, I can't shout your brother out. That name, he has to have another name, Millhouse. Man, yeah, he must be a troll. And that's cool. Damn, I didn't even call my moderators tonight. Miss Pat, where you at? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Miss Pat, Texas. Sometimes Texas is in the building. Keep it 100. Love from Nashville. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nashville is in the building. Andrew_. Okay, we good, baby. Absolutely. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. And you know what? For y'all that's not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, I mean, give me a chance. Listen to a couple videos. It's not your cup of tea. You can always unsubscribe. But what I need you all to do is start to hit that like button. Double tap the screen. That's all it takes. Hit that like button for me. We need to get up to 40, 50,000 subscribers. You see what I'm saying? And I can't just do it on my own. There's no way. It's not possible. John Smith, 150 likes. You know what, John? That's a bet. If I got 150 likes, then I'm going to do something strange for some change. Respectfully. Isaiah Clark is in the building. East Texas. Okay. East Texas is in the building. Lynetta says she got a zooms and wham. Where your triple at? You got your triple? Y'all don't know nothing about the triple. Y'all hit that like button for me. The triple is you got your coffee, you got your sugar, you got the creamer, but you got to mix them in appropriately. You can't just, have your coffee and throw in, 4 creamers and 3 sugars. No, the way that we used to do it in the penitentiary where, okay, we got a nice, probably 16-ounce cup of coffee. Got to have 7 creamers and 14 sugars. That was a true triple in the penitentiary. I don't know how it is out on the streets because I really don't drink coffee at this point. I do, but not often. But a true triple is 7 creamers and 14 sugars in the penitentiary. You feel me? So I'm gonna let you trolls get off tonight, as I typically do, because I don't have no moderators. I do, but I just pop up. William Freeman, yo, Kens, you say you touching on the Diddy topic tonight. I'll just say this. Them feds don't come up empty, and everyone's saying, hold up, I'm sorry. And feds don't come up empty, and everyone's saying they wouldn't take his 50 million. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that. Just giving people an opportunity to come into the building, enter the building, and then we gonna get right to it. The Cash App is $Kenz, KENZ 1000. $KENZ 1000. Whatever you want to do. Cash App, super thanks, what have you. Your questions will be priority. Everybody's priority, to be honest. Appreciate the videos, bro. I work for UPS. Definitely be helping me get through my work days. Isaiah Clark, I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you tuning in, because as much as some people feel as though, you know, they're appreciative of my videos and my channel, I'm appreciative of you all just as well. You see what I'm saying? I understand how it is to be at work. You know, you're trying to find anything you can possibly find to take your mind off of work, and it's just like, oh my God, is the shift over with? Is the co-workers just talking too much? And the so-called boss, I don't call my managers bosses, but you know, most people, my boss is doing this and saying that. So if you can put something on to just kind of take your mind away, I definitely understand, because I do the same thing. I don't even watch my own videos. I watch other people's videos or listen. Trap Talk Blue. If y'all want to listen to somebody, he's raw now. He's raw, but he's out of Detroit, Michigan. Trap Talk Blue. Check him out. He brings up a lot of valid points. He don't really talk about prison, but he just talks about a lot of things that's going on in the world and in the hoods and in the rap game and in the entertainment game. And check him out. But I need you all to definitely hit that like button. You a hater if you don't hit the like button. Double tap the screen. It don't take nothing but 2-3 seconds to like a video. Or to like a live in this case. You feel me? John Smith, what it do? Lynetta says she does the triples in the morning. Absolutely. You got to have that triple, especially before you go to work. Let's see. Big Pop. What's that? Big Pop. I was locked up with you, I think, at North Point from Danville. I've been to North Point. I definitely have been to North Point. Probably were locked up with me. I wouldn't, you know, the thing about me, I let everybody know. When I wasn't no gorilla in prison. I wasn't no dude that was running the yard and doing this and doing that and making, no, that wasn't me. I was just cool, calm, collected. Same as you see me now. That's how I was when I was locked up. Just what it was. A couple instances, couple situations. You know, I had the bag. I was, you know, making some money or whatever. But for the most part, when I was locked up, man, just what it was, man. I ain't caused no problems with nobody. But at the same time, I've always been a stand-up individual. You see what I'm saying? If you run up on me, if you got a problem, I prefer not to. I prefer to talk it out, if you will. But you know, if it has to be done. It has to be done. Always been that way. Yeah, I mean, it's 8:11. It's 8:11 here, so I got a cold drink. Lynetta, what you drinking on though? You got a cold drink? I got a cold drink too. It's not necessarily cold, but hey, we're gonna kick it. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna talk. Y'all gonna double tap the screen, hit the like button. Y'all gonna hit the Cash App, the super thanks, the super chat, whatever, and we're gonna have a good time for the next, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know. May go 5 hours. I am capable of going 5 hours, fellas. That exclude pause. That doesn't have anything to do with you all. Plus, I'm lying. I'm not capable of going no 5 hours. Sacramento's in the building once again. What's that big double DDP? Big double O W. I'm sorry. OOP. Sorry if I'm not, you know, pronouncing it right. But that's what I see on my end. Peter's on some Peter stuff. Peter's on Peter Beach. You know, in prison they have a thing. They have a thing called Peter Beach. And Peter, you remind me of an individual that's on Peter Beach. And then let me tell you all what Peter Beach is in a prison. You know, that's an excellent title that I can use for one of my upcoming videos. Y'all hit that like button. We almost have as many likes as people in the building. 2 seconds. Boom, boom. It's done. But let me tell Peter, interesting name, Peter. What type of man name is Peter? But you can't really control what your name, so I get it. Peter Beach in the penitentiary, right, is in the summertime, it gets very, very hot. Now, I would imagine in Kentucky, it doesn't get nearly as hot as like Texas and Florida, anywhere down south, West Coast. It gets fairly hot. Guys lay out. They put their shorts all the way up as far as they can pull their shorts up. All the white boys. They put their shorts all the way up as far as they can pull them up. And they lay out. They bring their towels and they go to the middle of the yard, because typically in the middle of the yard they have grass. And they lay out for the sun to, glisten all over their body. What, real kids? I say the sun was glistening all over their bodies. And then they turn over on their stomach and they got their shorts pulled up as far as they can possibly be pulled up. And they want to get their tan. They want to get their full body, I don't know. They want to get that full effect, that full tan on their body. So we call that Peter Beach. So Peter, shout out to Peter from Peter Beach. Because he seems like the individual, one of those individuals that will be on Peter Beach in the penitentiary with his shorts pulled all the way up, no shirt or anything on, and he's laid out for hours, ready to be taken in the middle of a prison yard. True talk. Peter Beach. Tapping in from Auschwitz, Germany. Germany's in the building. What's that? Let's see. Sir Lancion, stop motion. Sir Lancion, stop motion is tapping in from Germany. We got Germany in the building, man. The UK typically in the building. Italy, man. I had all type of countries rather that tap in because of you all to holler at Real Kings. I'm gonna read some of you weirdos comments because they really be funny. Jordan Cersei, what's up, Jordan? You was at Diddy freak out party. I seen you there. Oh, so if you seen me there, that means that you was definitely there. But we gonna talk about the P Diddy freak out parties because everybody, you was at a P Diddy freak out party. Not necessarily been a bad thing. You see what I'm saying? There was a whole lot of freak on from what I understand. But we're going to talk about the P. Diddy freak off parties, Jordan. What was you doing there? That's the thing. What were you doing there? Let's see. Steven M. Crazy how Diddy thought he could make more money with Biggie dead and alive. I don't know. It's allegedly. Peter. Peter Beach. I knew I seen you son bitch. I knew Peter was on Peter Beach in the penitentiary, man. Laid out like this. Peter Beach. Peter was laid out on Peter Beach, laid all the way out like this. Letting the sun, motion and dictate off of his body. No pun intended. Jews for Diddy and Kamala, Israel. Come on, man. All this old funny, man. We don't read that. You's a Diddy lover. I'm not a Diddy lover. Why would I be a Diddy lover? I don't know Diddy. I've never dealt with Diddy. I don't know. Diddy don't care anything about me. So, thus for, I don't give a care about Diddy. But what I do care about is you all hitting that like button. What I do care about is you all double tapping the screen so we can get some likes up because we're getting ready to get into the stories. You see what I'm saying? I just have to give people enough time to recognize because I did drop a video. So there are people watching my video right now and it's like, whoa, Ken's went live. I got the notification. So if you're watching the live, once the live goes off or whenever you get tired of being on the live, go check my video out. I just dropped it, man. It has nothing to do with Diddy. But Jordan says that I'm a Diddy lover. Why am I a Diddy lover? I just don't agree with how they're handling him. But at the same time, that's how the government does you. Not just the federal government, just the law, Johnny Law. That's how they do in general. They make up laws. They make up rules. They make up reasons for keeping you captive, if you will. So I don't agree with that part of it. But we definitely gonna get into it. But y'all continue to hit that like button. Double tap. Real Kens, hello everyone. The first, hold on, what is that? The Pharaohtist, the Pharaohtist. I believe that's how you pronounce that. What's good? I remember seeing you. I definitely remember seeing you. What's good? I appreciate you chiming in. We're gonna get to the meat. Pause. Double pause. We're gonna get to the to the story at hand. We definitely are. Absolutely, James. I know you already hit the like button. For the people that I know already hit it, I'm not even talking to you all. I'm talking to the weirdos like Peter, man. You know what I mean? Peter, I'm done responding to you, bro. But every time that you leave these weird comments, it does help my algorithm. So I'm gonna just go right past you. I'm gonna go right past you. Get paid on Friday, Kens. I'll cash app you then, okay? Hey, man, listen, it's all good. It's all good. Nobody has to do anything. I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate, but don't overextend yourself for me. Now, the cash app is $Kens, Kenz 1000. $Kens, Kenz 1000. Or you got the super thanks and super chat. But you don't have to cash app me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the gesture more than anything. Just the recognition of, because it takes a lot to run a YouTube channel. A lot of people think, including me, like when I initially got started, okay, you just turn on the video or turn on your phone or camera, what have you, and then boom, boom, boom. No, it doesn't quite work that way. It doesn't. And you put in a whole lot of work. But I don't want anyone overextending themselves. That's why it's called a donation. That's why it's called a gesture of kindness. I'll still answer your questions. I'll still talk to, because I'm Ken. Some people won't, some people will. But what I won't accept is you all not hitting the like button. Double tap the screen, hit that like button. You feel me? So we all good, man. My God really buns. Where you been, man? I had to take a couple of days off to reflect, get my mind right, and my Cowboys lost yesterday. And sometimes when you're telling stories every day, you have to really just take a moment, because you don't want to get into a situation where you like, you know what, I'm making up stuff. I'm not coming across as genuine. I'm not, I'm for the people, man. I want to uplift everybody. So take a day or two off. Really, I just meant to take a day off, but then the Cowboys lost yesterday, and I got to stop doing that, because the Cowboys don't give a darn about me. You see what I'm saying? If I can't pay my rent, can I call Jerry Jones or Dak Prescott or, Amari, not Amari Cooper, he's gone to Cleveland, but CD Lamb, can I call these guys? Hey, can you send me, 12, 13, 1400? I'm a little short on my rent. No. So I love my team, but at the same time, we must continue to live life. Keep it real says triple pause. What are we triple pausing on? I don't know. We're going to ignore Peter. Hey, y'all ignore Peter. I don't even read his messages no more, because I try to give him a little, opportunity to, change his vibe or whatever. But he's the troll of the night. One of them anyway. So we're going to do that. We're going to definitely do that. But check this out. Baby, yeah, you like that double tap. What? Babe dash B? Or is that Ba? BAH dash BE? Yeah, you like that double tap. What is you on, bro? Why are you coming out to the whole world telling the world that you like to be double tapped? Listen, what you do in the confines of your home, car, closet, whatever, backyard, that's on you. You like to be double tapped? Cool. I don't know. I don't know if you're a woman, a man, or whatever the case may be. I don't have anything against you because you like to be double tapped. Respectfully. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all double tap the screen like boom, boom. That's all you got to, like boom, boom. Once you do that, the little icons that come up, you can hit like, and, we can do what we do. But check this out. I've given all the shout outs out to all the peoples in the building. Let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about this whole Diddy. I appreciate that last person that hit that like button. Now, we do prioritize everybody's comments and questions. but we also like super chats, and we like super thanks, and we like $ KENZ 1000. It's the Cash App. $ KENZ 1000. I made a video a few days ago. Actually, it was last week. And it seems as though people feel as though I was defending P. Diddy. Oh, P. Diddy, he's a piece of dirt. He's a piece of this. He's a piece of that. He did this. He did that. Now, a lot of these things, I was going to say a lot, but I'm trying to say all. So I got the two intertwined. Peter knows about being intertwined. And apparently so does Bobby, whatever his name is. This whole P. Diddy thing is so wild because everybody, rightfully so, has an opinion on it. Everybody feels as though, oh man, P. Diddy's done, man. They got so much evidence on him, he'll never see daylight ever again. That definitely could be true. Y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button. Double tap the screen and hit the like button before I call Dante from the Dante Show Network. And you know if I call Dante from the Dante Show Network, you know what he's going to bring to the table. He's going to push that blade. That sword of justice. And I don't think a lot of y'all want that haven't hit that like button. So y'all hit that like button before I call Dante, respectfully. Everybody just feels as though P. Diddy's just done. Oh, he's done. They got this, they got that. And I understand. I definitely understand and respect everybody's opinion on this entire P. Diddy situation. But let me break some things down for you all that have never been on that side of the law, which is a great, great thing. Let me break some things down for you all that perhaps if you have been on that side of the law, you don't quite know what a criminal syndicate, because a criminal syndicate is essentially the same thing as a RICO Act. I've been indicted on criminal syndicate 2 times. Fortunately for me, by the grace and mercy of God, it stayed in the state. But a lot of the laws are very, very similar. Y'all hit that like button for me. 2 taps. There you go. I see two taps. Boom, 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 like. And that's all it takes. Criminal syndicate. RICO is essentially not necessarily the same thing, because the federal law is federal law for a reason. State law for a reason. But the two are very, very similar. 5 or more people that are operating together, working together in a situation where it's a criminal activity and it's done on a continuous basis. So it's me and 4 other individuals, and we're doing this on a continuous basis. That can be considered a criminal enterprise. Well, if the feds pick it up, it's going to be a RICO Act. Well, Kens, what is continuous? What is continuous is however long they say that it is. It can be 2 weeks. It can be 2 months. Obviously, it could be 2 years. So when you're looking at this P. Diddy indictment and you see RICO, you see, because that's the major charge. You see arson. And I forget the other charge that he had. It was 3 counts initially that P. Diddy was charged with. Y'all continue to hit the like button for me. I see more people coming into the building. Y'all double tap the screen. So at this particular moment, P. Diddy is facing 3 federal charges, in which I believe he's facing a life sentence in totality. Federal guidelines. See, the federal guidelines is crazy because there's really no getting around the federal guidelines. If your sentence range says 10 years to 10 to 20, then that's what it is. The judge can give you the lower end, which they do months. So 10 years would be considered 120 months. But it's still 10 years, however you want to slice it and dice it. 10 to 30, 360 months. So the judge has an opportunity. He has the say so, if you will, to sentence you anywhere between 120 months and 360 months. And you get points when you're in the feds. So your cooperation obviously lowers your point level, which lowers your guideline level. Accountability. Being, accountable for your actions. You don't drag them through the mud for 2 or 3 years trying to take a case through, through the court system or what have you. It may drop your points just as well. But at the end of the day, they want P. Diddy and they want him bad. That's obvious. Now I'm going to tell you some pros. I'm going to tell you some good things that P. Diddy has on his side, despite what a lot of people think. But I'm also going to be realistic and tell you all some of the not so good things that P. Diddy has on his side. But you want the good news or you want the bad news first? We're going to go with the good news first. In order to convict someone of a RICO Act, a criminal syndicate, organized crime, it has to be 5 or more individuals. Been indicted twice on this. Know all about it. 5 or more individuals doing this crime, whatever crime that you may be doing, on a continuous basis. So in P. Diddy's situation, they're saying sex trafficking. But like everybody else is saying, well, how are they going to charge him with the RICO Act when... See, the RICO Act is like the last that they will convict him of. You have to find him guilty of the sex trafficking and the arson charge. I believe those are the 2 underlying offenses. You have to find him guilty of those 2 charges in order to convict him, or at least one of those charges, and not necessarily even one of those charges. The sex trafficking, it's kind of weird and it's kind of hard to understand. But you have to find him guilty and believe that he conspired with at least 4 other individuals in order to find him guilty of the RICO charge. It's exactly how it works. So if you got 15 people that's testifying against P. Diddy, and they're getting on it because they're going to have you. This is what a lot of people don't understand. You think P. Diddy's paying these lawyers all these millions of dollars, millions upon me? He probably didn't gave his lawyers $100 million. Do you think that he's just paying them that just to pay them? Do you think that they don't understand that they got the fight of their life or the fight of his life on their hands? Do you think that they don't have resources? Do you think that they don't, they don't have witnesses that they're going to call to refute, to dispute what the individuals are saying against P. Diddy? See, a lot of people are not looking at this because they've never really dealt with this type of money. We're not talking about if he's guilty, if he deserves it, karma. We're talking about what it actually is. Well, Ken's, he gets what he gets. I get that. A lot of people, he's a piece of crap. He's dirt. I get that. But that's not what we're speaking of. We're talking about his defense team. P. Diddy fools them Jewish lawyers. No disrespect whatsoever. He has a team. He has a defense. Did y'all see O.J. Simpson trial back in the 90s? Did you all see that? When everybody in the world, O.J.'s guilty. Everybody in the world felt as though O.J. was guilty. But if it didn't fit, guess what? You must have quit. Now, I'm not saying P. Diddy's going to beat this case, but what I am saying is, okay, y'all got witnesses, we got witnesses. A jury has to believe that P. Diddy, a jury essentially has to believe, they already believe that he was guilty, but they have to believe that 4 other individuals that they put on the stands is guilty of sex trafficking. That's going to be the difficult part. That's going to be a difficult situation because you're going to have conflicting stories. You're going to have some people that's like, yeah, we went to the party or whatever. He didn't make us stay. He didn't, force us to do this and force us to do that. But then you're going to have individuals that say that he did. Who's the jury going to believe? How many other individuals are saying that he did this? What if they have 7 or 8 people that are saying, yeah, he made us stay at these parties. He made us take these drugs. He made us, stay for 2 or 3 days. How credible are they? P. Diddy has a team. He don't have a lawyer, 2 lawyers, 3 lawyers. He has a team. They're going to know every single thing about these witnesses that the government calls to the stands. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. I appreciate that. I seen two more likes, man. Y'all continue to hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds. Double tap the screen. Boom, boom. P. Diddy's lawyers are gonna really, Cassie, the ex-girlfriend, is gonna be a smear campaign on her name. You're saying all of these things, 10 years, actually longer than 10 years. But you stayed with this man for 10 years. You partook in a lot of these activities and these freak-offs. And so, being that you partook in a lot of these things and you knew what it was, and you continuously, voluntarily went back, we're kind of looking at you sideways now. See, these are the things that a lot of people don't understand. P. Diddy has lawyers. I understand it's the government. I understand it's the feds. I understand that the conviction rate is 97, 98%. I understand all of these things. But I also understand that he's not going out without a fight. So he goes to court. They don't give the man a bond. They make up and that's what the prosecution does. They'll make up every reason under the sun of why they won't give him a bond. We feel as though he's intimidating the witnesses. We feel as though, we found drugs in his hotel room. Well, he was going to jail the next day. Most people get loaded when they know they're getting ready to go to jail the next day. Oh, he still hasn't learned. He was using drugs. Half of you weirdos use drugs. Now, I'm not speaking of the individuals that I rock with and that rock with me, but there's some weirdos out there and they use drugs just as well. But they want to castrate another individual. Ain't like he's in his room shooting up heroin. Yeah, he probably did have a couple of drugs. I mean, the thing about it is this. When you're going to jail, you don't know if you're getting out. So yeah, you probably trying to get loaded. You're going from a lavish lifestyle to a cell, man. The size of your bathroom. You in there 23 hours a day. Get lucky if you get out an hour a day. People's threatening you. They're already trying to humiliate the man by saying that he's on suicide watch, which he is. What if he didn't do anything? Why is he on suicide watch? Listen. Let me explain something to you. When you go to jail, that's not your choice. It can be your choice when they ask you, well, is there anything or anyone in the jail that can harm you, or do you feel as though you're going to do something to yourself, harm yourself? So yeah, you can choose to go on suicide watch, even though you don't really know that you're going on suicide watch. But the thing about Diddy, he's a celebrity. He's an A-list celebrity. He goes into the jail, they're automatically going to put him on suicide watch. So what does that mean for the people that don't know? He's in a cell. They've already announced to the public that he's on suicide watch, so they're humiliating him. If anything ever happens to him, well, he's on suicide watch. He's in a cell all day long, 23 hours a day. He doesn't even have a jail uniform. They call it a paper suit. In Kentucky, they call it a paper suit. So basically, it's like how can I describe it? Like, it doesn't have any arms as far as sleeves or any legs. So you put it on, it's like a vest, but it comes down to about your knees. And you put this vest on and it has Velcro. So you take one side, you snap it together, Velcro it together, whatever, and that's all you have. You don't have a blanket. You have a mat. And you're just in that cell all day long. They're watching you every 5, 10, 15 minutes. Inmates is walking past, make sure you're not harming yourself. You can't have anything that you could potentially harm yourself with. Now make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Double tap, double tizap. When it's time to eat, they're not giving you a fork. They're not giving you a knife, a spoon, and it's plastic. No, what they give you is a styrofoam tray And your food is called finger food. You're eating your food with your fingers. Now, your first few days in prison and jail, what have you, you're not going to eat the food because it looks so nasty. It is nasty. And that's just not what you're used to. But that stomach, and it starts rumbling, and you're going to eat eventually. You can't have a regular pen. They may give you like one of those little pens. It's about, 3 inches. And it's like a rubbery pen. So you can't do anything to yourself. And it's very, very difficult to write a letter. Commissary, you can get certain commissary, but it's not going to be anything in a can, because the can, you can take the lid off and cut yourself with. Sorry, you all. I need a Snizac. This is what he's subject to. I don't know what the jails are in Brooklyn or in New York, period, as far as the county jails, but in Kentucky, if you're in the county jail, you're not getting any visits. Everything's through a tablet. Talk to your people on a tablet. You're not getting any visits. They're saying that P. Diddy is a threat to the witnesses, to harm the case, to jeopardize the case. I don't know how often he's able to talk to his lawyers, how often he's able to get on the phone, talk to his people. It's just a bad situation for him. I'm not saying it's not warranted. I'm not saying that he didn't cause it. I'm not saying that, karma, you reap what you sow. P. Diddy seemed to be a bad individual over the years. Everybody's not lying on P. Diddy. Everybody's not lying on P. Diddy. Somebody's telling the truth. My whole thing is this: I've been through situations to where it wasn't looking good for me. Thank goodness, nothing like this, but it was close. It was close. So I don't like to see an individual going through something before he or she has had their day in court. Everybody thinks that this is just such a slam dunk case. No, there's going to be witnesses that are not allowed to testify. There's going to be witnesses that fall back and change their stories and don't testify. There's going to be people that, it's going to be so much conflicting statements. It's just one of those things. P. Diddy ain't trying to take no plea deal. Oh, he's going to rat. He's only going to rat when it comes to taking a deal. If he's going to trial, you can't rat and go to trial. I mean, I guess you can if they decide to pursue charges against someone else and you taking a stance against that person. This man's worth close to $1 billion. You think he's trying to take a plea deal? Then you got these weirdos like the dude Gene Deal. That was a former security for P. Diddy. He spearheaded this entire campaign. 50 Cent. All these guys had so much to say about P. Diddy, and 50's talking about doing, well, allegedly, supposedly, I haven't heard 50 say it, but other people have said, I don't know if it's true or not, surviving P. Diddy. A lot of these guys spearheaded this. You got what you wanted. You got the man locked up. You got himself locked up, to be honest, for being a jerk over all the years. But just understand that when you have money like that, it may not get you out of jail. I get it. He offered $50 million the first time. Then he came back with $100 million the second time. I get it. I get it. The judge wasn't buying it. But again, you still have your day in court. You still have 12 jurors that are going to sit there and judge and listen to everything that's being brought. Does this make sense to us? They're trying to make the man look so bad, which he does look bad because of what he did to Cassie. Can he really get a fair trial? Who hasn't seen the videotape of P. Diddy of what he did, the despicable acts of what he did to Cassie? Y'all hit that like button. It's despicable that I don't have more likes. Who hasn't seen that video? So basically what they're trying to do is convict him based on what people have seen on this video. This guy's despicable. This guy is the slum of the earth. This guy is... And he is. He definitely is. But does that make him a sex trafficker? See, the language and the law... I'm not going to necessarily say it's vague, but his defense team seems very, very confident. Now, in our eyes, well, he was bringing sex workers in across the line, state lines, and when they came to his hotel room or to one of his mansions, whatever, he was making them take drugs, and he wouldn't let them leave. So it's an open and shut case. But do you really, really think that it's gonna be that way? Y'all really, really think? Whoever sent that donation, I haven't gotten down to it, but thank you. I definitely appreciate the super chat. The Cash App is $KENZ1000. $KENZ1000. Don't have as many people in the building tonight, but they probably watching my video that just dropped prior to me doing my live, because the internet I can't control. So for you all that don't know, once you finish watching the live, I do have a video that I uploaded. Y'all go check it out. When you pay a law firm so much money, there's a reason that you do that. Well, they're going to bleed him dry. They're going to, once he don't have any more money, they're going to leave him alone. Man, P. Diddy's not running out of money no time soon. Now, if they convict him, yeah, they may move in to take his assets, seize his asset, and that's some BS too. That's some BS. This man didn't make his money off crime. He may have participated in crime. He may have had freak offs. He may have had, but his money was made off of something totally different. But yet the government is going to attempt to take all of his assets. I don't really know if P. Diddy will get convicted, because as I mentioned, it takes 5 people. So if you want to find him guilty of the RICO Act, then you have to believe that he conspired with 5 other people to sex traffic. The bottom line is this, just like Bill Cosby. I don't care what these women say. I don't care what these dudes say. A lot of them, it's a money grab. They're lying. That's why they sue him civilly, and nobody ever filed criminal charges against him. I'm not saying they're all lying, but I believe, in my opinion, a lot of them just simply lying. As far as the arson charge, I don't know really too much about that. Supposedly, dude, Kid Cudi, that was, like Cassie, was kicking it with Cassie, was trying to, P. Diddy had his car blown up. Did anybody see P. Diddy do it? They're smearing Cassie's name. They're going to smear her name to make her unbelievable. So did anyone see P. Diddy blow this man's car? Because we all know if what's alleged, it wasn't him. It wasn't like he was out there and he put the bomb underneath the car or whatever and it blew. So it's always going to be somebody else. So how will they possibly prove these things? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Because Cassie got on the stands and said this, they're going to smear her name drag her name through the mud. P. Diddy already has her own video, or on recording rather, as far as when she was trying to shake P. Diddy down, because that's basically what it was, for $30 million. You want to buy the rights to my book deal? To my life story? No, I don't want to buy it. Okay. Then you hit him with a $30 million lawsuit. She was trying to shake him down. So they're dragging her name all the way through the mud. You cheated. You got with the trainer that P. Diddy paid for. Y'all had kids. The money ran out. Now you ain't said nothing in all these years, but you was so brave when you came forward. Oh, she was so brave. You should have came forward way, way, way before you came forward. No, Kens, hold on real, Kens, because a lot of women do it. I get it. But this is a mogul. This is P. Diddy, man. You could have gone to any local police department, authority, any local precinct. I fear for my life. This guy's powerful. He did this. He did that. I have him on video. I have proof of this, but you never did it. But when the money ran out, now you're so brave. I don't agree with what P. Diddy did to her. I think P. Diddy needs to sit down for some years. He needs to sit down for the violent acts that he committed against women. He needs to, and not just women, just in general. I don't care what P. Diddy's sexuality is. Like, oh man, he likes dudes. So does that make him a criminal? You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you get where I'm going with this. Where is the proof at? Now I'm sure the federal government has a lot more than what they've shown us. We're not going to know everything that they have. They're only going to give us and show us so much. I get that part. I understand that there's going to be other charges that probably, stem from this situation. Superseding indictments. Other individuals that's a part of this, that were a part of this. But are they believable on the stands? Will a jury believe 4 other individuals? Remember, to get in with the RICO, they have to believe that the sex trafficking, 4 other individuals were telling the truth about the sex trafficking. The problem with Diddy is they're going to hit him with additional charges. The gun charges, the drug charges. You can't just have ARs with the serial number, scratched off or whatever. Like, that's not legal. So even though you may not have found him with large quantities of drugs, you're going to have individuals that say, hey, y'all hit that like button too, man. Double tap the screen for me. Somebody leave a comment, because I haven't seen any comments lately. I don't know what's going on with the comments, because typically people are commenting. So somebody just jump in the comments, say, yo, kids, I'm here. Yo, or, something. Let me know that the comments is working, because I haven't seen a comment in a long, long time. Would the jury believe that? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. They're going to have a whole lot of discrepancies in this case. He's not going out without a fight. That man's fighting for his life at this point. Well, he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Everybody's making that like it's a crime to have baby oil. He was having freak-offs with multiple people. Me myself, I'm not a baby oil type of individual, but hey, to each his own. Some people, they like baby oil. Hey, somebody jump in the comments for me and say yo or something. I don't know if my comments is working, but I haven't seen anyone leave a comment in quite a while. Baby oil is perfectly legal. And if you're having a freak off with multiple people and you plan to have additional freak offs, you don't want to continue to go to the store and get baby oil and the supplies, you stock up. Nothing wrong with baby oil. I mean, people probably have freak offs that have money. You worth $200-300 million. And people sitting around, oh man, he had a freak off. You worth $1 million, you're gonna have a freak off. Your average dude. But they're making it seem as though it's something more than what it really is because it's baby oil. Maybe they was rubbing baby oil on the women. Maybe, there's all type of different reasons and scenarios and things of that nature of why an individual would have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. But I'm just simply saying, in the major scheme of things, man, P. Diddy, I do believe that he's going to get some time. I do believe that he needs to get some time. But it's a little, like, to be facing a life sentence. I understand karma. I understand all the things that he's done to people and allegedly. But a life sentence? Seriously? But that's what they can do. Anytime you cross those state lines, the feds can come in. They can come in if you don't cross the state lines. But if you do cross the state lines, they really, really can come in for you, man. Got a long fight ahead. P. Diddy's best, I would say, if I was in his shoes, I don't know. I don't really know what to say if I was in his shoes. What do y'all offer me? What y'all, what y'all talking about? What y'all need to know? Oh, he's a rat. He's a man. Most people's gonna rat, especially in this situation. 55 years old. You ain't never been in prison. You ain't never had no problems, no trouble. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. What y'all think, man? Again, y'all jump in my comments and let me know. I'm not seeing any comments pop up. I'm seeing people in the building, but there's no comments. I don't know what's going on. Let me know what you think. How much time do y'all think P. Diddy's gonna get? Will he beat it? Will he take a plea deal? Will he work with him? He's only gonna work with them if he takes a plea deal. If he's going to trial, he remains silent. Never gonna say a word. And he's really, really gonna have some information, some major information for them people to want to work with him and give him a deal. I'm still looking over the comments. I don't see anybody commenting. I don't see anything. It's as though I'm just talking. I don't know what the situation is. But I just wanted to touch on this situation. I wasn't going to stay on here late tonight anyway. What do y'all really think is going to happen to P. Diddy? We're not talking about what you want to happen, what should happen. Dude probably done paid his lawyers, as I mentioned earlier, $100 million. Man. Y'all think they not going out without a fight? Terribly wrong, man. Y'all let me know what you think. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's technical difficulties. Ain't nobody really responding, but I don't think it's the people. I just think that there's something going on and my comments are not coming through. So whatever the case may be, I did drop a video about an hour and a half ago. So y'all go check it out. I appreciate you tuning in to the live this evening. I'm about to go enjoy my evening since no one wants to interact. But again, it's not you all. It's probably just I don't know what the situation is. But Real Kens TV.